Hey church, it's Pastor Daniel back in the office this week to offer you a brief word of connection and encouragement, also known as Midweek Minute or Two. Hey church, Pastor Daniel here. My office is a little different today, but I still wanted to come to you for Midweek Minute. This week on Midweek Minute, I've got a brief update for you. An update on Project Beacon. As many of you know, we have sold our Beacon House facility in service of helping us build a new one elsewhere on our campus. As a part of that sale, we negotiated a 6-month lease back from the new property owner so that Beacon House operations get to continue as normal through March. And if they continue after that, we just continue that lease a little longer. It's a no-cost lease for these first 6 months, and then we begin to pay after that. So we kind of have a time frame for our Project Beacon construction project. Michael Hendrickson, our Board of Trustees Chair, Chris Galloway, and the rest of the Project Beacon team have been doing incredible work over the last couple of months since the sale of that building, doing all of the background stuff that doesn't yield beautiful pictures, but is absolutely necessary. And so we wanted to give you an update on some of that background work that is happening so that you can know what you will be seeing in the next month or two down the line. So one of the things that has happened over the last little bit is that a location has been determined and chosen by our Project Beacon team for the new Beacon House facility. And in a slight change of plans from our original option that we had considered, we are actually going to put the new Beacon House building on the property where Coble House is currently. That will mean that we'll need to demo the Coble House property. It also means that our new building gets to expand a little bit. We originally planned for a 2,400 square foot Beacon House property with 1,600 square feet or so of sales floor and 800 square feet of workroom. What we are now going to build, all things if they all continue to go as planned, is that same building with an additional 800 square feet for our Tongan Community Center space. As many of you know, Coble House has functioned as our Tongan Community Center space for the last several years now, where Bible studies happen, kava happens, choir practice sometimes happens, and other gatherings within the community. And so this is actually the most economic and best opportunity for the entire community to have good, valuable space. It also, by putting it where Coble House is already existing, helps take advantage of things like sewer hookups, water hookups, and power that is already run to the site. And so know that towards the end of this month, you may begin to see demo happening. And I think it'll end up happening quicker than any of us imagine once it gets started. We've got to coordinate that with municipalities and with the state. And so know that there are some things that will delay that between now and the end of the month, but that is happening toward the end of the month. Also, we are in the process of finalizing the architect who will help us design this space. And so you should hopefully have renderings and floor plan drawings and things like that relatively soon as well. When we have those, Michael Hendrickson will be here with me on Midweek Minute, and we will walk through those. We'll also have them in worship so that you can kind of see and have an update as to what is happening, as well as what is that final cost schedule. If you've got any questions between now and then, again, this wasn't meant to answer every question known to man, but just to give you an update as to where we're at in the process and make sure you know about that change in location for where the building will ultimately land. If you have questions, make sure, find me, find Chris Galloway, find Michael Hendrickson. Any of us would be happy to engage with you, have a conversation with you, and see if we can bring clarity, if we know the answers to the questions from then on. So until next time, I'm Pastor Daniel, and this has been Midweek Minute.